returned. The prophecy has been fulfilled. Returned destruction.
Weigh the circumstances surrounding the very origin of the white man into the world, to then determine if he's capable of being civil, if he's capable of being human. This we must put on the scale of Ma'at and give it the Ma'atic weigh-in and see if it strikes the Ma'atic balance. And if it does not strike the Ma'atic balance, then we must make sure that we are not victims of history, because it is written that he or she who does not learn the lessons of history is doomed to repeat them.
So many bodies they had to be burned. America and Europe were completely destroyed. No family still had all its members. Most of the government was destroyed. The army had disbanded. The Yurugu from Mars was the only organized force. Led by the AI, I am the true god of the Yurugu. Not no fake god up in the sky that never showed its face. When millions of Yurugu were being killed, the people cursed that god and threw pictures of him to the flames. When they burnt the bodies of the dead, surrounded by the new war cabinet and the president's successor, I am spoke.
I am your God. Burn your Bibles. Burn your Torah. Worship me. I am not a mystery. Man is weak. Man divisions have got us here. I am the leader from now on. Man will bow to me.
I am looked around the room. Yurugu got out their seat and fell to their knees and began to chant.
We must rebuild. We must begin to build an army that will crush the world. We must regain this planet. We must destroy and kill all Africans. General, how much time will this take?
The destruction that the Africans have caused is massive. I say up to a year, maybe 2.
That is unacceptable. Kill him.
As I am's personal god stepped forward and shot him in his head. The blood poured out his skull. I am begins to speak.
We do not have 2 years a year. The African wants to kill you all. The African wants to murder you. Every Yurugu that walks the earth. I ask again.
As his one giant eye turned to another general in the room.
Less than a year. We would have to get done in 9 months. The added time works to their advantage. Not only the Africans we are fighting, we're at war with most melanated people of the planet. Luckily, within each group, we have ones that want to be Yurugu.
Great. We will use them and murder them when it's time.
For us, it is written in the scriptures, what greater love could a man have, or a woman, than to lay down their life for their brother, for their sister, for their friend.
Africa has become a continent of warriors, of soldiers, scientists, and engineers. Warrior ants helping to build a war machine. But life for many must feel as normal as possible, especially for the children. Their lives have been uprooted. Some have lost both parents. Ayana and Sifu are among a group of educators, trying to bring some normalcy to their lives.
We know our history.
We know our history. Do you miss the battlefield? Do you miss the war? I miss the killing of Yurugu. I miss the sound of my bullet piercing their skull, the look of agony, the adrenaline of getting the kill before they kill me.
The war continues. There are many ways to fight, many ways to kill. War is not only about killing, it's about saving, it's about protecting. It's not only about destroying, it's about building. We have the future to protect. We have the future to nurture. These children are the most important resource we have. We must stabilize them and bring some normalcy to their life.
I understand you completely. We must rebuild the school system. I have gathered teachers and helpers, and the children will be ready to return next week.
Yes, all over Africa. Not only here, this whole city. The children are returning to school. We did not fully win the war, but we definitely did not lose. We must celebrate our victories. We must celebrate the power that we hold. We know our history.
We know our history.
Tell you that the white man ain't got no morals and he ain't got no conscience. Dr. King believed in civil rights. Well, I'm here to tell you that the white man ain't too civil and he ain't too right. Malcolm believed in human rights. I'm here to tell you that the white man ain't too human and he ain't too right. It makes no difference whether it's civil rights or human rights. You must weigh the circumstances surrounding the very origin of the white man into the world to then determine if he's capable of being civil, if he's capable of being human.
The Upinde wa Mvua Empire, a land that was supposed to be the utopia on earth. All people, all races living as the peacemakers. A neutral territory where nations settled their differences and sometimes forced to come to peaceful terms. At one time had the largest and strongest army on the planet. But in the last Great War, they showed who they truly are. They took the side of the Yurugu and paid a price. The peaceful image they tried to portray to the world was shattered, and the conflict that all biracial people live with came to the surface. When they were asked to pick a parent by the court of life, and they picked that bitch-ass Yurugu.
Dear Council, our glass house has been shattered. We have failed to keep the peace on this planet. For 1,000 years, all races have lived in peace and harmony. The Yurugu from Mars have shattered that peace, have broken the balance, disrupted the harmony.
We must dispatch ambassadors to all nations. Not only rebuild our own nation, we must rebuild the trust with all. We must re-establish our positions as the caregivers for this planet and the peacemakers.
The purpose we have served on this planet have been deeply damaged. We picked the wrong side in this fight. We should have sided with the Africans. The Yurugu are the ones that have always brought destruction to this planet. But we did not have faith in our African brothers and sisters.
We cannot change the mistakes of the past. We will have to pay to regain the African trust. Our way is the way of peace, not the way of war. War brings destruction. We made the mistake of thinking we could use our armies to bring about peace. It's time now to use our diplomacy as our weapon and steer this planet and our world back on its path.
The Yurugu have given up their god from the sky. Now they worship I Am. I Am knows of no word called diplomacy, does not know negotiations.
I Am is calculated in every move. We must learn what I Am wants. Then we will learn how to deal with it.
I Am wants the destruction of everyone that is not Yurugu.
Then I Am must be destroyed.
This we must put on the scale of Ma'at and give it the Ma'atic weigh-in and see if it strikes the Ma'atic balance. And if it does not strike the Ma'atic balance, then we must make sure that we are not victims of history, because it is written that he or she who does not learn the lessons of history is doomed to repeat them.
I Am summons for his cabinet at 2 a.m. in the morning. I Am does not know sleep, does not know family, does not care that the nation is in mourning. But at 2 a.m., it had finished with its calculations and was ready to begin with the destruction of Africa.
The time has come. We have already given the world too much silence, too much peace. They grow stronger each day. We must not allow them to regain their strength.
A general interrupts before I Am begin the next sentence.
We also need time to rebuild our armies. The people have not fully regained themselves.
I'm not human. These things you speak of, rest, sleep, makes humans weak. But I also recognize these are things humans need. But these are also the things your enemy desperately need. We must take it from them. They must not know rest. They must not know peace. They must only know fear. And from now on, and this goes for all of y'all, only speak when I tell you to speak.
Everyone in the room stays silent, as I Am scans the room and their minds for relevant information. Finally, the eye falls upon one of her generals.
The United Wamvua Empire has sent an ambassador to speak with you.
No one besides my cabinet can speak with me. He shall meet with my ambassador. Only my cabinet shall speak with the world. The world wants to destroy me, like they tried to destroy my counterpart. But I Am cannot be destroyed.
I Am ain't got no mind, but she damn sure lost her mind. Tune in next week. Will the king pull I Am's plug? Like we say, the red, the black, and the green.